It looks like my kid made it.
Hi, my name is Mary Lee. Today I'm trying other mom's dumplings.
Dumplings are minced meat wrapped in a pastry and then grilled and steamed.
And inside has different fillings with meat, vegetables.
Can be any filling, sweet, savoury.
Pork dumplings are the best. I love mushrooms in them.
The best dumpling, ideally, would have a nice thin pastry, freshly made from flour and water.
Well, the perfect dumpling, I think the pastry needs to be, quite thin. I don't really like thick pastries. And the filling has to be quite juicy and flavoursome as well.
The perfect dumpling for me is has the really flavoured meat, a little bit juicy sauce. When you bite it, the first bite, you can feel the soup.
Traditionally, you have it at dim sum, so traditionally Chinese, you have it like for lunch.
I'm so hungry, let's get these dumplings. In my dumplings, I have pork, coriander, spring onions, herbs and spices, and also Chinese mushroom. So the secret ingredient of my dumplings is love.
Ooh, okay. Well, I didn't expect two sauces to go with it as well. That's nice.
This is similar like my dumpling. You're not mixing my dumplings in here, right?
I can see it's been pan-fried, not deep-fried.
I think this dumplings is a little bit undercooked because the edge is quite white. It doesn't show a golden color.
Let me try them. Okay, I think this sauce has got chilies in it. I don't eat chilies, but I might try it.
It's not overly spiced. Oh, I can feel a little bit of a hint now, actually.
Like a bit of vinegar sauce with my dumplings. I think these wrappers are definitely homemade. They're a bit hard, I think.
I think the fillings are really good. It's a generous meat, vegetables. I can see the vegetable are chopping into that small pieces. It's lovely.
I don't know if I like these or not. I think they're a bit stodgy. I think it's the pastry.
I thought the filling was really good. It was quite moist.
I think the wrapper needs improving. Maybe a different recipe.
This is me being picky, but I like the pastry to be a bit more thinner, especially around the pleated areas.
I do like the dipping sauces. That was nice. And the filling was quite tasty as well.
I think I will give a score of 7 because the skin is too thick and it's undercooked.
I would give this dumpling a 9 out of 10.
I would give them a 7 out of 10. They're not the best, but they're not the worst either.
So in my dumplings today, I've got prawn, pork, sesame oil, Shaoxing wine, soya sauce. Usually you use quite a fatty pork, but being a bit health conscious, I've decided to add lean pork. It's a little bit of a risk because it can mean that it's less juicy, but I've tried to add a lot of cabbage. That's another ingredient that I've added in to make sure that it gives it a bit more moisture as well.
Oh wow, they look pretty.
Wow.
Looks like store-bought ones. Are you sure they didn't cheat?
You can tell that they've probably used their own pastry as well, by just the colour. I'm excited.
If it is such a big size dumplings and this way of deep fry it, in Chinese we have another word we call guo tie. Guo tie is this type of dumplings in very big size and deep fried.
Does it have a dipping sauce?
No.
Oh, that's what the whole dumpling's all about. It's all about the dipping in. Oh my God.
Wow, look at the color. It's beautiful. Very golden color.
This is so nice.
Feeling a little bit dry. I would like it a little bit more moist.
How can I improve it? Maybe it's a little bit dry for me.
The skin, spot on.
Thumbs up.
I like it in general. It's really good.
It tastes like sumai. I love sumai.
This is an experienced mum cooking here.
I love everything about it. I'm very impressed.
Beautiful dumpling, but the inside could just have a bit more vavavoom.
I will give a score of 8.5.
I will give these dumplings a 9.5.
I would give this dumpling 6.5.
What makes my dumpling special? I think I use care and love to make the dumplings.
Okay.
Oh wow, these are much bigger than I expected.
The pastry looks rather thick.
I don't know, they just look really plump. Is that a good way to describe dumplings?
I don't think they're grilled.
Normally dumplings are quite dainty and small, so this is like, I don't know, maybe triple the size, or maybe at least double.
It looks like my kid made it.
These are nice. They taste a bit beefy, I think.
Surprisingly, the textures are really good for this pastry. I actually quite like the thickness as well.
It was a bit doughy for my liking.
So it's got some bite into it, and I really like how I'm chewing into this dumpling.
Yeah, I think the wrapper's okay. I'm not really big fan of the filling.
The filling's nice though.
Quite juicy.
I think the filling needs a bit more flavour. It just tastes too beefy.
This is actually very tasty. I really enjoyed having that dumpling in my mouth.
So I like the filling. I thought the filling was very juicy, but the dough was a little bit thicker than what I normally like in a dumpling.
This was beautiful on the inside, just a little bit unattractive on the outside.
These dumplings are big, fat and beefy.
So I will give this dumpling a 7 out of 10.
I think I will give these dumplings a 6 out of 10.
I would give this a 7.
So my dumplings today, I quickly YouTubed the recipe because this is the first time I've made them. It has pork, cabbage, and I store-bought the wrappers because I didn't know how to make it.
Ooh, nice. I'm happy with a dip.
Wow.
Well, certainly looks crispy.
I feel this dumpling may be a bit overcooked. It's a bit too crispy and bubbles from the outside.
Yeah, I can smell it. It's making me want to try it for sure.
I really like the crispy taste, the texture, but it is quite dry.
It's still not bad, yeah.
The flavor is really good. It's just the overcooked part is too crispy. So it's a bit challenging when eat this dumpling because it's a bit hard on the skin.
Good amount of filling. So happy to have a dip as part of the dumpling experience.
I felt that maybe inside the filling could have been slightly more juicier.
Even though it wasn't that flavoursome inside the filling, it was brought out by the dipping sauce. So I like the combination.
The sauce is really nice.
I think it could be improved by adding maybe some herbs or vegetables, bring some juices, because it was quite dry. I have to admit, the filling was quite dry.
Too little vegetable.
I like the crispiness of the pastry, but I just feel the pleating could have been a bit more tidier.
I'm feeling almost like a touch of sadness while eating this dish.
I will give this dumpling an 8 out of 10.
I think I would giving a very honest score of 5.
I'm gonna give this a 5. This dumpling needs to be dumped.
I'm surprised. I don't know really. I haven't made dumplings that many times before, so I've made it maybe a couple of times before. But I do enjoy the pleating. I find that quite fun. So it was nice to make it.
I am a newbie dumpling maker.
No, what is it? Because they just looked really rubbish, didn't they?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
If you guys liked watching this video, please comment, like and subscribe.
Bye.